Yeah, it's a great question. And I know everybody in the audience is thinking, oh, what way is it going to go? For me, it's fucking overwhelmingly obvious from my experience of being there now. Nobody starts off at mastery. And most people overestimate what's possible in the short term and underestimate what's possible in the long term. Together next week, we're going to be running a massive event for men in Melbourne, and we'll most likely have some people coming from other states in Australia as well to get to this event that we're going to be running, helping amazing men start a business that they can grow rapidly to be able to redefine that area of their lives and create financial freedom for themselves.
But it's just an issue of timing when we're patiently dying. Or maybe I'm just lying to myself, but I can see us forever doing nothing together.
So here at this really cool event with a guy called Ron that runs A Successful Male, I'm going to be doing a bit of a keynote slash interview up on stage for a few hours tonight, which is going to be really cool. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about how to kind of get over those nerves before you get on stage. You know, for me, I don't really feel it anymore where I used to a lot. And the main reason is because if you can connect to a place and come from a place of gratitude and kind of excitement to share before you get on, coming from here, it makes the process super easy. When you get stuck in here and all you're thinking about is, who's judging me? What if I fail? What are people gonna think of me? What if I fuck it up? All those thoughts come from here. And that's where pressure lives. That's where stress lives. So if you can switch from here to here, it makes this whole process of speaking super simple. And just keep that in mind next time you do a talk. I'm really pumped though. You guys will see some footage from the event and gonna get ready for it and then go. Growing up, you're taught to be scarce, scarcity mindset, money's hard to get by society. And so when you go out to pursue business, what happens is you say, hey mum, dad, friends, family, partner, I've got this grand idea. And everyone says, you know, be realistic. That's like that phrase. And so a big part of me being able to have the confidence to start early on was redefining my meaning to that phrase, because I actually looked it up in the dictionary. And realistic, that word, if you look it up in the dictionary, means to represent things in a way that's accurate. Accuracy means logic. When people say be realistic, they're contradicting the meaning of the word because they're saying it in an emotional tone. Oh, don't do that, Tony, just be realistic. It's like, okay, cool. Based on what? Oh, it's just business is hard. Okay, cool. Based on what? I don't know. It's just risky. I mean, you sound like a fucking idiot. Because every time something gets hard, and it's going to be hard 24/7, you go, oh, maybe this is a sign that it wasn't meant to be. Mum did tell me to be realistic. Yeah, based on what? Nothing. There is no logic in it. There is no numbers. We got to be doing like, we know 2 + 2 is 4. That's a number. But when your best friend's cousin's pet schnauzer starts judging you and you get all emotional about business, then you got to look at yourself and go, hang on a second, am I playing business right now or am I playing emotion? Because business is logic. Yeah? So if you approach business with that frame, with that mindset, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy and pitching 8 people a week is easy, because it's fucking not. It doesn't mean having enough value that you can produce something worth $5,000 is easy, because it's not. But that's how you win. And there's no shortcuts. Now, if I was working really hard in a laboring job trying to save money, if I was, working really hard practicing golf, which I used to play golf and I got all the support in the world for that, I would have been supported amazingly. But when it comes down to being supported for business, it's a pipe dream because they don't understand. And so they think you're wasting your time for something that's never going to work. So you're not going to get your support from that. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because if you try to continuously get the support from somewhere that's never going to give the support, you're going to find yourself in a constant and never-ending battle. And the real truth of what you're looking for from your immediate family, friends, partners, etc. when you're starting out is validation. Yeah, Colonel Sanders didn't start till he was 60. So this whole late bloomer thing is a bit of a fear. It's a bit of an excuse in a way, because you are awesome. And of course you can make it happen, because the same rules apply logically in business no matter what stage or age you're at. So what we do is we tell ourselves we can't do it because we're old, as that's a way of protecting us from having to go out there and do stuff. That's the fear coming back in. But the reality is that the same rules apply in business, whether you're 12, whether you're 60, whether you're 40. It's the same rules. Like, you still have to generate the 50 leads to get the 8 pitches, to get the 4 sales, to get the 4 times 5K, 20 grand a week to make $1 million. That doesn't change. The marketing, Facebook doesn't go, ooh, this guy's 60, this Facebook ad, we need to punish this Facebook ad and fuck it up. Like, people are just like, this product is good, I will buy it. They don't go, oh, hang on a second, let me research the founder of the company and see if he's younger than 40. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same rules apply no matter where you're at. It just means that you've got some catching up to do. And you've wasted time because you didn't get given the awareness earlier. So let's start running now, so we can start working towards from level 0 to level 1,000. Someone can be at a level 1,000 at 20 or 100, but you're still going to get through all those levels. So let's start working and running now. Every sales script you need, every little piece of advice, every system, there's nothing that I don't have. Every single answer that you could possibly need, but that doesn't mean shit. Like, the strategies mean nothing. I don't even value the strategies now. I've spent $1 million accruing the knowledge that I have, minimum, to be able to do my course and run the course and have our amazing team that help run the course. And yet, people still don't do the work. All that fucking matters is your ability to execute. When you've got a really good mentor, they'll tell you what to do, but it means nothing unless you're willing to do the work. And I'm so skeptical these days when I bring people on, because statistics show that 4% of people make it in business. 4% of people that enter and have a business make it. So if there's, how many people do we have here tonight roughly? 30, roughly? Maybe 30. So let's multiply this room by 3, roughly. And then there's a bunch of people in here. 4 people are just gonna survive business. Survive, not thrive. 1% thrive, so one fucking person. But put your hand up if you're hungry for success. Yeah, every motherfucker in the room's hungry. It means shit. Because to know and to not do is to not know. And knowledge means nothing unless it's executed. The only thing that matters is execution. And as much as I would love to jump inside of your body and execute for you, it's not possible. You need to be willing to back yourself to do the work. And I know that if you're willing to do the work, I know that if you show up, if there are any coaches in this room and we were working together, you know, I'm here to get footage for online, just to be clear, and to help make an impact with you guys. I'm not going to sell anything. But hypothetically, if anyone in here was one of my clients, I know that if you do the work, I actually have a guarantee in my program that if you're not making $100,000 a year, by the end of the 12 months, I'll fully refund you if you do the fucking work. But I know, because I know I've worked with 900 people through my process. I've only ever had one person who's done the work and not gotten results because their niche was shit, because I had a temporary coach and then I refunded that person and coached them for free. So it's fucking impossible when you're in business, if you do the work, not to get results, unless you got a shitty, you're trying to sell something that no one wants, which a lot of people do, or their pricing's all fucked up. So as long as you got your structure right, if you market and sell, business is bulletproof. If you're trying to do the next create the next Facebook, I mean, of course it could fail. Like, who the hell knows what's going to pay off there? But if you choose your passion as the direction for which business model you choose, so you go, cool, I'm passionate about fitness. Well, in fitness, I could create a protein company, I could own a gym, I could create a new TheraBand. Like, you do something that is a business model that's relevant, whether it's product, service, an app, something that's already proven in the space. Because you don't have to reinvent, and it's a misconception. Most people try to find a gap in the market to succeed. You just need to find a market that's already succeeding. Find a business model. There's too many competitors in here, but everyone in business is shit. 96% of them are gonna fail anyway. So if it's a crowded space, who's your competition? They're all crap. Like, no one's gonna do the work. So going into a crowded space is a great thing because it's easy to come out on top. So easy. Then you find your point of difference. Then you find what you're going to use as the tweak or the difference to thrive, and you put your energy, your passion, you put your individuality into that business, and you turn it into a vision and a mission that's going to make a difference in the world, and then you've got a profitable business. That, as long as the structure's there, if you market and sell and follow the numbers of your reverse engineer process, it's fucking bulletproof. It's simple to succeed. You have to look at business through that lens and you'll do really well.